Live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
For Detroit,
and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
First pitch,
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
Boog, I don't think anyone was
Torres.
shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The white fielder,
and up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Fought off foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. That one ripped right center field. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Keider Montero. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ohtani
0-1.
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Batting second.
And
the
now it's
shortstop,
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Meadows on the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty.
Batting
And now
third, the
Freddie
first baseman,
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's
2
the
outs,
count.
base is empty. And
1-1.
that one is in the dirt. And that is ball one. Next offering
balls,
misses
1
down
strike.
and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green going after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at
Leading
Chavez
off for the
Ravine.
Tigers,
And
the
now
first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
Yamamoto back to work.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Riley Green,
0-1.
the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball,
Try to go again with a
2 strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Here's Baez.
Baez.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in
Leading up
L.A.
for the
And now
Dodgers,
Teoscar
the left fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. And up to the plate is Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting six.
And now
the
it's
third
Max
baseman,
Muncy.
Max Muncy.
First
Ball one.
offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Tigers,
Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Out to center. Edman should have this one. Nabs it, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan
Batting
Dingler.
eight, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt
The
Keith.
designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the
Leading up
third.
for
Tommy
the
Edman
Dodgers,
at the plate.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these
0-1's the
Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the
0-2
first
is the
pitch.
count.
These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right
Counts
there.
1-0.
Not his best at bat.
Andy Pajes stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, they just
One
threw that
ball,
fastball
two
by
strikes.
him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Another one. That's 5 straight
Batting ninth,
strikeouts.
the second baseman, number
Ha-Sung
6.
Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one
Nope,
outside.
outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Rolled slowly to first. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And we're back.
Leading off
And
for
now
Detroit,
the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Meadows, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Gleyber Torres up to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball there. The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. There's a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. The other way, takes it in for the out. Here's Betts.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squeaks through that one. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. And
That's
another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Freeman off of first with 2 away.
1-1.
In the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He's in there.
Back-to-back singles. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Will Smith to the plate. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Torres makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Riley Green. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And he chases that one. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Now it's Javier Baez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Late with the swing there.
2-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
The center fielder.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1.
Edman.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Number 44.
Andy Pappas, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Just missed. Pages on at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 down. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Colt Pete now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hernandez on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that skips in the dirt. And that one clips the corner. And a strike on the outside edge. Cut out and miss, struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
That's shortstop.
Here's Mookie now.
Betts.
There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fouled off left side. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Now back.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Dives, and it gets by.
He was all over that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
That's down and in. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now back.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's too low. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's the ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 0-2 in this one. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. The tag, and he's out. That ends the frame. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Muncy.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brant Hurter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Zips it across, and they get Edman for the out. And now the right fielder, Andy Pappas.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. So he gets yet another strikeout. 16 so far. Now at the plate, Riley Green. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier.
And now it's Baez.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 78.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 there. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Ohtani checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says James Kingsley. That one ripped. It has the distance gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 87.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay throw in there safely.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Corner infielders up on the grass here, just in case they try a squeeze play. Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So a man at first. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count. Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Smith off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, but kept close. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Back here in L.A., we go to the 9th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one off the mark,
and now
it's even 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Oh, he can't bring it in. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one down the line. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. And on the mound in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the right-hander deals. That misses. 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Gleyber Torres in the dirt. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. There's your strike. 95 of that one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away. Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Pfaadt in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now move to first. Meadows gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Moreno down to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Sawyer Gibson Long.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading up.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2-2 the count.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Throw to second, and great jump. No outs, runner on second. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. But he scrambles back.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. 2-2 on the way. Runner goes again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Again, a throw to second and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's saved.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one outside, and that's ball three. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One away with a runner at third. And ball four, two aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Josh Naylor in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Thought back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2 is the count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
The third base.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. First
Nope,
pitch
ball one.
misses. No score here in the second. And it's even up.
1-1.
And that
Two
one
balls,
missing
one
low.
strike.
That missed
Three
by a
balls,
lot.
one strike.
And the count is 3-1. And he walked
No,
him.
ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated,
That's a
take it out
ball.
in the dugout.
Javier Baez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swings and misses. 1 and
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bottom of the second.
Leading up
Eugenio
for the
Suarez
Diamondbacks,
up to the plate
third
now.
baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box,
No
and
ball,
a smart
2 strikes.
pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Missed
Ball
with a
1.
changeup, and that's ball 1. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself
Batting
it's
seventh,
about
the
the
designated
process. He
hitter,
did everything
David.
right there. Nothing to show for it.
Smith.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Pavin Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike
0-1's the
1.
count. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 outs,
1 ball,
base is
2
empty.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park,
off for the
out of the
Tigers,
3rd
the
inning.
designated
Now
hitter,
it's the
Cole
DH, Colt Keith. Fouled off. He was late. Ranging back.
Ball's way back, and it is off the
Hits
wall,
the fence.
off the board,
The throw into
off the
second.
scoreboard. So it's a double for Cole Keith.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That one fouled off. And that one fouled off. Keith leads off second with nobody out.
Nope. That's inside.
Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. So the go-ahead
batter,
run in
the
scoring
second baseman,
position.
Gleyber
Here is Gleyber
Torres.
Torres. He's 0 for 1. And the first
That's
pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second here, one gone. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gurriel handles the chance. And there are 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. One away. Alek Thomas now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's out to center field. Meadows has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Not even close there. Ball one. Check swing, and he held up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here comes Tork to the plate.
Spencer Torkelson.
And that's in the dirt. And that misses. Now 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. In the air, left side. And there's 2 away. Jake Rogers digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Rogers goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Up the middle, Perdomo. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And there's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Ketel Marte.
Number 4.
Walked his
Second
first
baseman,
time.
Ketel Marte.
Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's
batting,
Josh
the
Naylor.
first baseman,
0 for 1 so far.
Naylor.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just a really nice approach to shoot
Up
that
next,
line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Suarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, and now Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 47, Tommy Henry.
Off the mark there. 1-0. There's a strike. Clips the corner. 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
The batter,
Javi Baez digs in right side. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. Doubled in his first AB. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
The 0-2. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Gibson Long back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Baez. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Smith.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now here is
The catcher,
Gabriel
number 14,
Moreno. Fly to
Gabriel
left his first time.
Moreno.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Smith at first, one gone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at first, one away. Hit softly on the ground to third. Over to Torres. Out. And they'll just get the one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Thomas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Green going after it. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 strikes to count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Torres.
Swing and a high fly ball.
And baseball is way back and gone. Touchable.
That one is gone.
Torres. It's a dead center field.
That's as big as it gets right there.
Touch him
Take
off.
advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Base is empty, one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Carroll brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 down,
Now
base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back.
Leading
There we go, bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And fouled off.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And a count 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's down and in. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside low. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and
2-1.
in. And that's ball 2. That one hooked foul. The Diamondbacks down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Move to first.
No, he's in
Marte
there.
back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead. He'd be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Only one more disengagement left after that move. New pitcher now, Tyler Holton.
Now
Gets an
pitching for
opportunity to
Detroit.
square off against his former
Number
team, so I
87.
wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up
Holton.
right here.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that clips the inside corner.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
1-1 now. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. The relay. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one
Ball
not
one, no
close. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone,
Now
and just
pitching for
barreled
the
it up,
Diamondbacks.
went the other way for the knock.
Number 49, Kendall Graveman.
And the batter now, Jake Rogers. A swing and a miss as he chases
0-1
way
count.
out of the zone. Strike 2.
0-2.
Inside move to second. Back in safe. Really close. Here's the 0-2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. A strikeout and a walk. Outside with a breaking ball. Move to second. Carpenter dives back in safely. One out and a runner at second.
Ball. 2-0.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk,
Now
man. He could have walked me
shortstop,
right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So here's Baez now.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. Back now at Oriole Park. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Eugenio.
Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Left fielder,
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter.
And here is Pavin Smith. Holton, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018.
1-1.
Way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in
2
there
strikes.
with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's ball 2.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Colt Keith. Graveman back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. Down and away for ball 1. And he swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. On the mound now, Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Nope, inside.
That's inside. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Alek Thomas.
Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
He
probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Ball 1 strike.
So the tying run at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Vest checks the runner. Thomas back on a dive. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 63, Justin Martinez.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes. Three-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-1.
Outside.
That's out.
2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance. Looking for a swing and miss
2 walks, and here comes a dangerous bat, Gary Copeland.
But neither happen. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Oh, great stop. Off balance speed, there's one. And two. What a play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball there. Now a step off to third. And he's back in easily. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add a couple more.
That ball's way back and gone. Jake Rogers with a 2-run ball. And your Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. Couple of walks and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Tommy Kahnle.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-0. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Naylor will hit next.
Naylor.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips into dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Third baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Eugenio Suarez.
Third back, come back, man. Please, dead center field, but I called it. And the Tigers won.
The Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Come on, everybody. Thanks for watching an hour and 50 minutes or so. Played 2 games on this clip. Thanks for watching, everybody. The first game was bad, but the second game was good. Peace. Good night. Until again until tomorrow. Peace.